If you enjoy Breaking the Clutch content and want to get more involved, join our Discord server to find teammates, community, and the ability to chat with us directly. Furthermore, follow us on Twitch to join the experience live, where we play our favorite Halo games and hang out with our audience multiple times a week. You'll find the links to both of these in the description of the video down below. Thank you for participating in our community and enjoy the video. Daddy has arrived, the meta, as I like to call him. No one believes me, but he is, okay?
Your meta has arrived.
Gabe,
they will not
break us. They will break up.
Can you change Nathan to Bracket Buster, aka Bracket Buster? Pat, let's get this going. Who do you want to cast? Who do you want to look over on this one?
I want to look over Jetty Boy. This is going to be quite the match. Definitely interesting, though. Decimus has a very solid opener running Warlord and, what's it called, Grunt Mines. But at the same time, Pavium can still get a quick tech. So if he gets enough Suicide Grunts out to combat it. Normally what I like to do as Pavium against a Decimus is go double raid camp and never stop producing Suicide Grunts. I will produce them all game. It does not matter. I'm really curious to see what Believe is going to be doing here. Jetty at the same time. Actually not going for a double chopper that fast? And burnout on the double chopper? What is this? This is a new way of playing Pavium I've never seen before. Let's scoot over real quick, Nick. I'm going to talk about Decimus as well.
Go ahead.
Going for Generator 3rd, getting the upgrade on the Harvester as quickly as possible, and producing Grunts just like I was talking about. This is what he's going to be doing. He's going Grunts with mine all game long.
Who do you favor in this matchup? I know you like Pav.
I'm a Pav sucker, dude.
But does that mean... Does Pav have the advantage here?
Yes.
Just blatantly say it.
Pav is God. You can't ask me that question because I'm going to say Pav has the advantage always.
Pav God?
Pav God, that's right. Based Pav God. I'm really excited for it.
I honestly picked up mini bases yet.
Yeah, and honestly, at the same time,
oh, he's going for it.
Jetty's
going for the mini base.
Is he?
He's not going to make it in time.
Oh,
no,
just slow enough. But he does have a fantastic chopper spread at the moment. How does he have? He has 2 choppers spread out. I don't think he's had a gap in his build. Essentially throughout the whole time, grabbing both mini bases at the same time. So Decimus is not going to have any problem there. Gethinator will have both of those minis on his side of the map. Jetty, a little disappointed in that, is actually going to be grabbing his mini base on his side. I bet you he will have to play safe in this predicament.
I bet you that's why he went burnout right off the rip on his choppers. Get across on that side. He got hung up on some of the units started attacking him, and his choppers slowed down, started attacking him, even though he tried to go past him. I think that was what his play was there. Just unfortunate that he ran into some units.
Yeah.
Mini base complete.
Making grunts, endless grunt pump happening. Not even building on one of the mini bases yet. He just bought it so that Jetty would not get it. Jetty kind of the same boat, just now getting his second mini base on the way. Extractor coming up on the 5th slot as normal Pavs do, making grunt squads now. That's really what you have to do against this Decimus. Decimus Warlord Grunt Mine is so incredibly strong that if you do not combat it with Suicide Grunts and Grunts of your own with Grunt Mine, it's generally very difficult to take him down. I'm hoping that we'll see Jetty take advantage of the Pav.
Jetty went raid camp in the back.
Yeah, so he's going to be doing that as well. At least one raid camp. Might need to go more though. Honestly, I like to double pump Suicide Grunts against Decimus just because they make so many grunts. There's thousands of them, and the Warlord assistance is just so strong. Your favorite unit will just get pulled across the map from the Warlord into a pile of grunt mines, and it is just the worst case scenario for any player.
Looks like, yep, Decimus is about to push up and try to attack that mini base, leaving the right side of the map open.
Yeah, and Suicide Grunts aren't even yet on the queue for Jetty. I wonder if he's going to go for a turret now as well. No, he's just making as many grunts as possible, even burnouting on his main. Shrapnel Mines is on the way now as well, just like I said. This is a good Decimus play right here, going for the mini base first instead, not even committing to the Pav. Likely, normally, that Suicide Grunt has a great time, but the mines are going to fly out. Got a lot of DPS on the Suicide Grunt. It's going to save a lot of the units, but that doesn't mean that more Suicide Grunts are on the way. Vortex now coming out as well. That was kind of a waste. I think you really want to save that for the Suicide Grunt. Oh, but the good timing right there.
He got the Suicide Grunt before it came out.
Fantastic timing there. Jetty, look at the mini-map at the moment right now. Deadeye Decimus is rallying hundreds of grunts across the map. Almost has this base down as well, just needs to keep connecting the mines on. Honestly, ignore these grunts that are hitting you as best you can.
Here comes Suicide Grunt, though.
Yeah, there comes one connection, but going for the one-shots first and then
Oh,
stacking on so many of those. Terrible split there, not even an attempt. Believe, will you save this mini base? It will go
He
down
won't save
officially.
it, but he did lose quite a bit there for a mini base.
Okay, this is actually still quite terrifying. The fact that we still don't see Jetty opting in for a raid camp at all. Luckily, of course, the burnout will make it so that he will be able to mass more grunts in the Decimus. I still am scared for Jetty's life, even though, wait a second, Jetty also doing a push on the mini base as well.
Yep.
Let's see, Chopper's now rolling out as well in assisted defense. Where's the Warlord at this point? I wonder if
I
we're going to
don't
see
think
Warlord.
Jetty's actually going to be able to take that mini base, though.
Yeah, I'm actually
But
kind of
we're going to have a
surprised.
big engagement right at the front of the base, it looks like, pretty soon here. Jetty's stacking in the center of the map.
Lots of units. I honestly am trying to get an eyeball on
Looking
how
at
many grunts.
50-45 right now.
Yeah, it's in the favor of Deci in this situation.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, both players opting for the double base. Oh no, Deadeye Decimus is certainly going to lose that base. He's going to have to sack it, Nick. There's no way that he can put that timing
You've
up
got
right
to
now.
put your units in front of that base, especially considering the fact that he has so many grunts. You know he's going to push across the map. He's
Yeah.
going to lose that base.
Mine's
Here
gonna,
comes a
ooh,
Vortex.
Is that a mean beam?
Oh,
My
Glassing
mean
Beam.
beam is
Oh,
going to
Glassing
be
Beam
connecting with a
making
lot
his
of those
entrance.
units. He just erased
Jetty
half of
lost
the
all of them.
population for Jetty's units. That is really not good. Oh no, but at the same time, Gethinator is pulling back all of these grunts. He could be pushing right now with half those grunts and defend with very few. Oh no, he needs to get aggressive.
Jetty's in
right
trouble
now.
here, Pat. 26 to 56 on the unit count right now. And it looks like Decimus is going to make a push right across the map next.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of feeling that what he did is he sent his entire army back to defend that. After getting the successful mean beam, he should have gotten aggressive as quickly as possible onto Jetty's expansion, just because right now, yeah, raid camp going down as well for Jetty at the moment. Needs a second raid camp. That's what I'm talking about in this situation. Gets the base up. Second raid camp is actually on the way on the base. If he could have already been at the base about 20 seconds ago, Nick, if he would have just split his units there.
That's what you're saying, but he played a little bit safer on the safe side.
Yeah, but I still, with a Pavium, you really want to get to the base as soon as possible. Like, if you don't get to the base as quickly as you possibly can to take things out, you're not looking, oh, there could be a bunch of really good mine connections right now. Siphon going down on those grunts, mines connecting at the same time. Raid camps are now
This might
up
determine the
for
game right
Jetty.
here.
Yeah, absolutely. I guarantee you that Suicide Grunts are on their way. Yeah,
Double
Suicide
raid
Grunts are
camp,
being
yep.
rallied here. Where's a Warlord? Look at the minimap again, though. They're like chicken pox on the minimap, man. All these red grunts rolling
78
across
to
the map.
48. Unit count in favor of Decimus.
Oh, but actually, Nick, at the same time, as we take a look here at Jetty's units, he has Infantry 1 upgrade on all of these units. Oh, that Suicide Grunt's going to kill 900 grunts
Yeah.
at the moment. What's he doing? Oh my god, so many grunts go down there. Once again, the supply count,
Still-
58 to 40, Nick, like you were saying. In
Still in favor. It's evening up, though. Those Suicide Grunts doing quite a bit of a number there.
Suicide Grunt Concave, I did doubt. This is what I'm talking about. I think Decimus took too long to get across the map, and because of this, he's actually going to get punished immensely. All of his units are going to die to these Suicide Grunt waves. There's no way he can outpower this. Where's Pavium? Where's Pav Daddy himself? Not coming out for Jetty, but Jetty's still looking really, really good in this situation. We fly back across the map here to look at Decimus. Still making
comes a
grunt
Vortex.
squads out of all these things.
Vortex can take out 4 or 5 grunts right here.
That's actually a really good connect on that, especially when you get the mines off at the same time.
Still 38-32. It's still in favor of Decimus here. He's got a good
honestly,
eco going too.
I don't believe so. So you got a Pavium, right? Where Pavium has a complete eco base, so he's about to surge ahead in every way, shape, or form. He's got Infantry 1 upgrades on all these grunts. He's got 4 Suicide Grunts going to erase the entire army. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm
Jetty's
saying.
about to drop Burnout 3, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Jetty's about to steamroll his way back into this game eco-wise. Pav Daddy is the meta, boys. You heard it here first, I'm telling you. Suicide Grunts now slowly connecting their way as they're stunned trying to get to these units. Great splits there from Jetty, hitting every single Suicide Grunt on a different squadron.
38-38 unit count as well.
Yeah, Suicide Grunt's getting a couple extra picks here. At the same time, Jetty's now walking across the map against Deci. Burnout 3 does go down. Surprised we're not seeing Jetty is actually having such a large supply surge at the moment that he doesn't know what to do with all the money. Needs to pull back here with his army at the moment. Yeah, I just try to, at this point, since you are Pav, you're just going to keep surging more and more ahead the longer that you keep your army alive, so you might as well just...
Also, Jetty just got Glassing Beam back. Keep that in mind in these engagements. And the Suicide Grunts are just devastating.
Yeah, they just keep erasing all of these units here.
Jetty has turned this game around 66-42 right now in favor of Jetty.
Yeah. Suicide Grunts connect again. These Marauders now rolling out for Desi, though. I mean, that'll at least help in some way, shape, or form. Beam now dropping
in.
Gonna kill a lot of those units there. Actually gonna get nearly all these Grunts one bullet, but keep in mind that Pav Daddy has 3 raid camps and can easily produce Hunters to roll across the map. Gonna be getting a couple Grunt Mines off on this Marauder as well. Could easily pick it. Second Marauder now rolling out also at the same time. I'm really surprised we have not seen a hero from either player at this point in the game.
War Council's coming up on Decimus' side right now.
Yeah, he does have a good amount of units here to stall as well, but I'm telling you, one Hunter will stop this entire thing. I want to see actually Suicide Grunt still in production here for
Oh boy, here comes Rain of Fire.
Banshee's coming out as well. Right, good amount of DPS there from Rain of Fire at the same time.
He's
Marauders are too quick,
away with it.
Yeah, he's got the
He just picked up Siphon on him. He's got to back that one shot up. Wouldn't be very good microing there if he lets it die. Wasted 320.
Yeah, that's right. Meter power now coming up as well for Jetty one more time. Definitely could opt in for Grunt Mines here. I'm sorry, Mines in general, Pav Mines to do a serious amount of damage to all these units as they're all stacked up at the moment.
Siphon keeping those units alive right now.
Yeah.
I think, what is that noise?
That's a Lich, baby!
Is in. Lich is in.
I totally missed the timing on that. Definitely should have seen the Lich on their way. Oh, Shield coming up at the perfect time, though. Banshee's now supporting as well. Where are some Reavers? At least one Reaver here would be very helpful in the situation for Desi. Making Marauders.
That Shield's extremely clutch right now. He's just going to be able to stay alive with those units.
But keep in mind that Lich has an incredibly long timer. Warlord finally coming out here for Desi. That Lich is going to be doing a lot of DPS on these units here.
Here we go.
Targeting the Warlord as well. That's really not good. He could lose that Warlord very quickly.
Warlord's gone.
Actually targeting a different unit now as it's furthest away. Decimus himself comes down. Big Daddy Desi with the Y button. Going to be doing all kinds of damage to some of these units. This is actually going to be a good defense right now. But of course he can't target that Lich as it just has free reign on some of these Marauders, man.
I don't think Jetty's gonna.
Whoa!
I think Jetty's not gonna be able to win off this push here. Or win this battle.
Big Daddy Desi with the hammer swings is gonna be taking a lot of these units, pulling 7 Grunt Squads over to himself. War Council does go down as well, while this Lich just has free reign on a Harvester. I don't know, man. I think Jetty has to back up momentarily.
Yeah.
Unless that Lich does get the pick on the base.
Oh my, that would be an absolutely clutch play.
Yeah, I just think it's been up for too long at this point. Engineers need to come out as well. Do we have any kind of Apex or anything? Nothing yet for Desi to kind of get this shield or this base back up to full.
I think that Lich is saying goodbye. Lich is gone. Base is still alive. Quarter health left. This would be a big pick if he could get it, but I don't think he has a unit count pat to take this one out.
Yeah, I don't think so either. At the same time, Jetty has the Pav God, so keep in mind that he can repopulate and resurge his army back to nearly 100 supply in a matter of minutes. Reaver's getting some good jumps on these units as well. Desi might still lose this base though, Nick. Shield Gen is still on its way. I can't believe Desi didn't make the Shield Gen.
I was going to say, or why not Engineers on a backpad?
Yeah, Apex would certainly help. In fact, one Banshee on hold position could certainly kill this base for Decimus, which is really unfortunate. And Series trying to jump in on
is ready for Desi. He might be able to rip off the last bit of these units. Yeah, Jetty can't finish this base.
Wow, there you go. Getting the shield back up at the perfect time as well. Apex now going down as well for him at the same moment.
Oh boy.
Y button on the Decimus going to be doing a lot of DPS. That Desi Daddy, man, he's hungry. The only thing better than a Desi Daddy is a Pav Daddy, though, which we still... Oh, there he is. Pav Daddy, unupgraded little baby that he is. Not going to be able to do much. That mini base might actually stay alive, as we do see Marauders.
Desi opting in for triple air pad right now.
You're doing a mass swap.
About to see the swap. Yep.
Yeah, at the same time, that could actually be a pretty valid strategy, considering that with the amount of Banshees he could get up, he could chase around some mini bases. Going to lose that mini base, though, at the last second. That's so annoying. That one single Banshee kills that mini base over time. That's actually a huge kill. Definitely paid for itself as well at the same time. Burnout 3 still roasting away at the base. Look how much supply and power Jetty is sitting at right now, Nick. He's still not even putting down a shield on that main.
You think there's a chance we might see a Scarab this game?
Honestly, I would not doubt it. I could see a Scarab being used very well here. Pav Daddy getting his upgrades as well.
Especially with all that money.
Yeah, Reaver's now rolling out. We'll be doing a lot of damage here. Marauder squads, though, one of my favorite things to do when playing as Banished is send 5 Marauders to every mini base on the map and just take them down one by one, especially after getting thick hide. I cannot believe the eco that both of these players are sitting on at the moment. Needs to buy another base. Jetty doing a great job just checking on the expo to see if it's there, and it's not. Could certainly.
Are you surprised to see the Jetty's still going this many grunts?
Actually, incredibly surprised. Generally, what I like to do in this situation as Pav is get my Pav Daddy out with my grunts as quickly as possible, then immediately swap into Marauders. And if that doesn't work, I quickly go into Banshees or other counter units, depending on whatever the other banished player is doing. Kind of surprised that he's not doing that. Desi just now grabbing the third base as well. That is a very good thing, considering that he will at least be keeping up with Pavium if he starts putting some eco buildings on that base as well.
Yeah.
What Jetty wants, though, at this moment, is he wants a Desi push. He wants Desi to push him right now onto his base, so that way he can defend it. If he kills the army, then that's going to be game. There's no way to come back against a Pav if you lose your entire army in the mid-game.
I'm surprised right now that Decimus hasn't healed that secondary base with any engineers yet.
Ooh, nice meat beam there on the whole stack. Oh, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. Jetty not even seeing this at the moment. Every single one of those grunts is going to die. But he's certainly, even though they could have been doing a lot of DPS on these buildings that they weren't caught, it's still, you know, I think Jetty's just trying to sack units at this point. Even though, never mind, he does have a lot of grunts still at his main, like you said. I'm not sure, man.
Here comes the engineer onto the secondary base, finally getting that heal. If Jetty would have got a scout, he might have been able to pick that base off really quickly.
Yeah. 100% agree.
But at this point, it's just going to be healed, and that'll end that.
Yep. Desi actually getting his third base spotted, not even in the upgrade mode as of right now, so he will lose that base most certainly unless he can get over there to defend it with a few Reavers. Why are all of his units sitting in his main, I wonder? I'm not 100% positive on that. Honestly, the grunts this point in the game is really an unwise decision in my opinion. You're going against Marauders.
I'm still baffled by that.
Okay, it looks like we also have a chain of Banshees rolling out for Desi at the same time. This army comp is much better than Jetty's at the moment, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I said, he went triple air pad. It was only a matter of time until he got all those Banshees out.
This is it. I'm really surprised that he opted in for all of those. Yeah, look, this entire army is going to get wiped. Absolutely wiped. Taking a quick look here in the middle of this fight, there is no Scarab on the way yet either. All these grunts are going to die very quickly. The few Banshees that he has, look at that Y button there from
Look at the money he has, and he's not rebuilding any of his population right now. He's got 40 slots open, 50 slots open. He just built a Scarab. Scarab being built on the secondary base for Jetty. He has no shield on that base, so that base is probably going to drop extremely
quick. He's going to hit this base, Nick. I honestly
think
he will.
Is gone.
Jetty's going to have to use this Lich in a defensive manner that he has been sitting on here for a minute. Dropped mines on an army as well, and Desi was able to walk right by it. Jetty is not playing Pavium to his best ability at this moment. Hasn't really been all game as well. Going to lose a lot of things on this base. Might even lose the base itself. Where's Pav Daddy? Pav Daddy's sitting in a garrison, not even going to be using target des. Honestly,
now war council drop, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Raid camp goes down.
27 to 92 on the
This
unit count.
base is going to get completely stripped. This is where all of Jetty's production buildings are. He's going to lose every single ability to build a unit here. This base is going to go down, and Jetty is going to be in a terrible position for the rest of this game. In fact, that might be it.
2,700, and he's not building anything.
Yeah, he did not.
I think the amount of grunts he had in the mid game, I'm kind of confused on why that was even a play. Especially, it's not like he was short for money.
Yeah.
He's Pavium. He had plenty of money to build good units.
Yeah, and Pav Daddy just got pulled in as well. Desi is going to have his way with Daddy Pav. It's so sad to see Pav die, man. There he goes, wasting away, rotting corpse. This is going to be game. Nick, I believe this is game at this point.
Yeah.
Does have Burnout 3 again, should call it in here on his base like he does. Shield just come up just in time.
Oh, almost
coming in for the defensive play, but where are your units? Do you have Foundry pumping out something?
He's just pumping out grunts right now.
Rain of Fire on the site.
He's gonna produce a Scarab in a second. Actually, he doesn't have the money for a Scarab anymore.
Yep, that's it. He lost this game. This is game. Jetty will be losing, and of course, Desi Detonator will be rolling on. I honestly think that this engagement here is going to be super easy from him with the amount of Banshees that he does have.
Well, here comes the Mean Beam.
Mean Beam on the few remaining grunts for Jetty as well. And that is all she wrote, man. There's no way that Jetty can come back from this.
Jetty is gone. Very nicely played.
I am so sad. Just like I said, Nick, you know what it really came down to? Even though he did win that grunt fight, not only did he just go basic raid camp units and grunts after he did, in fact, win the initial push, he did not capitalize on anything else after that. When I am playing Pavium, I like to go double Foundry the second I have my Expo after my Pav Daddy. Pavium did not come out in time. He wasted Rain of Fire on a couple of units. Called in the Lich and didn't even get the base. Just
I was gonna say that if not getting the Lich kill on that base, the base was one shot, Pat.
Yeah.
All you had to do was look at it and it was gone.
If he would have had Marauders, Nick, if he would have gone Foundry immediately after he bought that expansion, he would have killed that base. Keep that in mind. So that's what I'm getting at. Going into the
beautiful
victory. Yeah, it's just, that's it. Just like you said, Gethinator walking over this. Got to be going for the next base as well and just wiping it out. Gethinator rolling on to the next match.
Man, Jetty's got to be pretty upset about that one. Had the game in his hands.
Yeah.
And let it slip away.
Yeah. Banshee Squadron. That's the worst thing to see is Desi Banshees going Fury and Siphon. Down the Siphon, down the Fury. Gethinator taking the W on Jetty. That's crazy. That's a crazy match right there. I cannot believe that Gethinator actually came back against the Pav at that point and actually won it.
Yeah.
Pav is a very particular leader.
Resources too.
Yeah.
And we're still building grunts.
Most players aren't used to the absolute surge in eco that you get from Pav, so they don't know what to do with it. Even the best players in the game. Sometimes
you get a little bit overwhelmed, right?
It's like, what do I even do at this point? Like, look at this. So, total supplies generated 41,000. That's almost 7,000 more supplies than what Desi had, and 5,000 supplies or power more than Decim at the same time. Wins in units, but I mean, at what cost? You know, you made grunts. You made 200 grunts, and that's that.